gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts.
Hello, welcome to the program Geek Code, a program put together to bring you up to speed on the latest science, technology, and health-related issues and trends. And this will help you make informed decisions while seeking out new perspectives and untold angles. I'm your host, Precious David Okaga. This week we'll be looking into a topic that's creating both a buzz and a backlash: artificial intelligence in music production. From generating beats to mimicking human voices, AI is changing the way we consume and create music, but not without its controversies. So this week we're looking at that and topic and exploring the Velvet, an AI band, and that has sparked intense debate about originality, ethics, and of course the very soul of music in the age of machines. So could this be a glimpse into the future or a warning sign of what we stand to lose? This and more we'll look at on today's episode. Stay tuned.
Seeing as this is a musical story, I thought we should start first and foremost with the music. So let's take a listen.
Dust on the wind, boots on the ground, smoke in the sky.
Well, you might think at home that this sounds pretty good. It's a song that's been blowing up on streaming services. But if you've been listening to it, you have been listening to a 100% AI-generated band. That is from the music, the lyrics, the voices, the backstory, the promotional images. This is entirely AI-generated synthetic content. This is a band called the Velvet Sundown. They have amassed 1.3 monthly listeners on Spotify, and with its 70s folk rock flavor, this band has taken off literally in a matter of weeks. And I do mean weeks, because if we look at the band's discography on Spotify, this is their first album, Floating on Echoes. This was released on June 4th. Literally 2 weeks later, the third album came out, Dust and Silence. That came out on 19th of June. And then the third album, Paper Sun Rebellion, well, that has been released the 14th of July. So very productive, shall we say. Now, according to the group, it is made up of the Mellotron player, Gabe Farrow, guitarist Lenny West, we have Milo Raines on the keyboards, and percussionist Orion Del Mar. So Mark, that is the musical talent behind the group, or so it would be if they existed. I think that is exactly how the band got caught out, because if you Google the names that I gave you earlier, there's no online link or evidence suggesting that any of those band members are real people. And that's when the rumor mill began to swirl, because Reddit users, music journalists, they tried to look up the band for backstory, for interviews, live performances, anything really, after their playlist became flooded with the Velvet Sundown. And this became even more in doubt when the band posted pictures on their Instagram. And there's a lot of telltale signs here of AI. We can see that giveaway of AI struggling to make hands, too many fingers. We have a cable that melts into the singer's arm. We have errors here with the guitar. The chords don't line up in the strings. And this story really only gets crazier from here, because based on all of this online attention, this tweet began to gain traction by someone claiming to be the Velvet Sundown's representative. Now, this person slammed journalists for misjudging the band as fake or as AI. And they also claimed that this is not a joke. Every chord, every lyric, every mistake is human. And this person who ran this account, this person who made those tweets there, then gave an interview to Rolling Stone, calling himself Andrew Freeland, the spokesperson. And this Andrew Freeland revealed to Rolling Stone magazine that the Velvet Sundown is created by AI, an AI music generator named Suno. And he told Rolling Stone this is all an art hoax. Now this is where the story gets even crazier, because it turns out that this Andrew Freeland is also a hoax, because the real fake AI band then issued a statement online on their official social media that they made clear was them, and they said that someone is attempting to hijack the identity and they have no link to this Andrew Freeland person. So essentially they're saying if someone's going to say that we're AI, we are. Now, the guy behind that fake hoax, Andrew Freeland, then posted an article on Medium explaining why he posted this prank, why he got involved. He said the rumour mill was running and turning, and he wanted to expose the media, he said, by adding a layer of confusion to the mix, Mark.
Thank you for joining us on the program, Ebisco Sugar, and then let's just cut to the chase. The Velvet Sundown has been a case that has been in the news for a while. People have been talking about it. They've had over 1 million streams on Spotify, and people are just getting to know that this band is an AI band. So, what comes to your mind at first about this situation? How do you view these AI's current role in music? But first of all, what's your whole perspective about this story?
For me, it's part of the change that is happening. All right, we've seen the music and life evolve from stage to stage, and AI is going to be one of the biggest things in the world. But it will be the deal, because that's the new change that is coming, and it is being propagated by a group of people who have the power to do it, they have the money to do it. They have the influence to push. That's why you can see it on mainstream. It's dominating. And talking about this band that is coming up, and the AI band, and they're gaining that dominance. Come on, even Spotify, all of their platforms and everything, they are paid for. So anybody can pay for it and gain it and win it. Okay,
so what's your view about having AI music creation?
My view, first of all, it's a good one. It's a two-way thing. Like for those who know how to use it, they will use it for their advantage. For those who don't know how to use it, it will definitely cripple them and take them out of the market. Right? And that is to tell you that a time is going to come whereby a lot of artists will be out of the market. The people will start signing AI artists. Like for myself, I'm a producer, writer, engineer. So you understand?
Okay. As a producer now that you are, were you shocked when you got the news of this?
Not really. I wasn't shocked, because we've been seeing a little bit of all this coming, like bit by bit, because we have AI mastering software where you can master with AI, even mixing and mastering. You could send your stem, they will just mix and master for you. So if they could do that, which has been on for a long time, then for getting the whole thing to sing, write, and do everything, I was not surprised, because it's just part of the system and structure I think they are bringing.
Okay, great. But for you as a person, what do you see the potential? Is it for benefit or harm on a Nigerian note, but especially from your perspective?
It will harm some people. It will benefit some people.
So if we have to scale it on your own perspective, are we going to have more benefit or more harm?
I think we'll have more harm, because a lot of things will be influenced. A lot of people will be pushed out of the market. Like, for example, there was a time where if you were the fastest typewriter, or you could type with a typewriter, then you get a job. But these days, nobody wants that. You understand? So there'll definitely be a backlash to it. A lot of people will get out of business, but for some, it's a good one. For me, it's a good one, because it makes the job more faster, way much easier. Yeah, it's like, for example, we're having a section and we needed to, it will now eliminate what we call a writer's block or and all that.
Okay, I was about coming to that, but in the place of creative slope, so this is me thinking, how how do I put this now? In terms of originality, emotions, and musicianship, what do you think sets humans from AI? And are we going to lose that?
Yes, definitely we will, because the name AI, artificial, it's artificial. All right? It's artificial intelligence. So human is human. There's no matter how they try to tweak it or how they try to do it, the difference will definitely be clear. But if somebody is holding the microphone and is singing live, the energy, the spirit that comes with it will definitely be way different from that of the AI. And I believe most of these AI songs, they're not going to last. Trust me, they're not going to last the taste of time. Like, there are songs we've been playing for more than 20 years and all that, because of how it came. Because music is spiritual. So you can't just fake it. And the music from the head ends up in the head, but the music that comes from the spirit stays.
Okay, the difference will definitely be there, but is there something you think these platforms can do to be, will I say, be more responsible? If you're in the place of power, you have the opportunity to say something or do something differently. Is there something you do differently as these whole platforms are rising? Basically,
it's just laws should be put in place. For me, I would put laws in place to ensure you don't use someone's voice. Like, for example, somebody could take your voice, a sample of your voice, and create an entire song with it. Okay, so I get your perspective. So bringing it down home now, looking ahead, what do you see? Let's in our Afrobeat, how do I put it in our mainstream music? Is this something AI can fit into? Does it open more opportunities for creativity? What's your take on that? It's not going to open up creative possibility, because it's all tailored around the machine and machine, and everything about it is artificial. You get it? So there's no space for creativity. Like, if I'm to teach somebody how to sing, the person will have to go through classes. You get? Teach you how to control breath, diction, how to use melody, rising tone, falling tones, chords, melody, harmony. But with AI, you don't do that. You just get AI artist and off you go. You get it? So creativity is dead. With that, it's dead. So I just feel, for me, I feel, but if the new world is where the new world is going to, but definitely we should balance ourselves so we don't come to a point whereby everything around us looks weak, artificial, and the time when that comes, everybody looks back and like, wow, how did we get here? So definitely, I'm setting. It's a group of people that are pushing for this, or for real. And for you, you will use AI more or less? I've been using AI for close to 3 years now. Yeah. So, like I said, for production mixing, mastering, you get it. Like, there's some software that if you want to play a melody, like for somebody that doesn't know how to play keyboard, so I can use a microphone and play the melody, play it with my voice, and it will play into an instrument. You get it? Yeah. You just play it for me. Yeah. Then there's another one you could use for mixing and mastering. Just get out the stems, put it there, and it will mix. It will just give you a template. From there, you continue your work. Same with mastering. It will just give you all of the mastering chain, and from there you move on. I've been using AI. AI is a good tool, like in respect to certain things, but this new space of having AI artists, AI band, and AI, where will they go? Okay, so what would be your final word tonight? Maybe you need to advise somebody that's curious about AI in music, a young producer or a young artist coming. What's going to be your advice and your final word? How do we get the balance for this? Maybe they fall in love with this stuff, and then with your thoughts along this line, where you say it takes out the creativity to an extent, what's going to be your final advice for them? My final advice is this: the whole thing is a system and a structure, and it has been moving round and round and round and round. So wherever the system is going to, make sure you know where you belong and create the balance. Know the truth for yourself. Like, one thing I know for certain is this: music is a skill, is a tool. You must practice, know it. You understand? Yeah. Understand all of the basics, so that when it's time to use AI, because even if you don't understand the basic and AI is giving you one or two things, come on, you must know how to manipulate or change. Okay, I want to edit this, so it's good you have the music. So for them, I'll tell them, go for the music knowledge. Okay, ground yourself with first-hand musical knowledge. Then at the same time, come into the technology world and master the act of using AI to do what you do, to bring out the best of you. And it's not like it should kill the better part of you. Like, okay, because of this, you're no longer doing this or you're no longer doing that. You get my point?
Yeah.
So I think so you should stay a balance so that whenever the day AI decide to die and go away, whatever is coming next, you can face it.
Thank you for staying true with us on the program till this moment, but I'd love to know what you think about the emergence of this type of AI, especially when it's becoming so difficult to distinguish between AI generated music and a live performance on stage. So there's obviously some advantages, yes, for the audience and music creators, but there's also a great threat here when it comes to when it becomes so hard to distinguish between a real band and an AI band. And I'd like to hear your comments on that. Thank you for watching, and till the next one, bye for now. I'm Precious David Ogaga.